Well, we're very excited to have crossed the boundary between conceptual plan and now moving into actually detailed subdivision of areas, surveys, land surveys of all of the areas are going on right now, and the master plan has been presented to the municipality and other governing agencies. So we're just very excited that we've kind of moved along to the next step, and really what this is the build out of NatureWalk as an ecological mountain resort community, which is which is our plan. And this area is simply one of the most beautiful inland valley areas of Costa Rica. It happens to have access from the coast, easy access, but it's in its own valley behind 15 kilometers behind Jaco, and it's just simply a very, very pretty and scenic place. So we plan to take advantage of that and build out this our ecological mountain resort community. And the principal thing with that we see with NatureWalk is a chance to make this something a little bit different than what you're going to find in other kind of traditional or conventional master plan resorts. This one is definitely got to do with the NatureWalk lifestyle, which is a clean, healthy environment. The idea that we can establish conservation policies and practices. We can use electric vehicles. We can produce clean power. We can grow clean food, and we can pull all this into a very, very healthy and natural lifestyle at NatureWalk. To support that, we've identified a whole range of uses, and you can see on the master plan what some of those are, including, you'll see, for instance, a number or series of single-family lots in different sizes. Some of them are strictly single-family oriented. Some of them are equestrian oriented, which is one of the uses that we see at NatureWalk. And then some of them are very much larger lots. You'll see a number of areas that are left in green space, principally towards the top of the master plan. You'll see a whole belt of green space, and that green space has a lot to do with the topography, but also the abundance of waterfalls in that area. We think it's a natural area to keep in a green state, a pristine state for all of the NatureWalk to use. We have a lake. Right now, it's just actually a spring system on the property. Water bubbles up, and so we're going to enlarge that and create this artificial lake. And kind of the nucleus of the NatureWalk plan is a 4-star hotel serving condominium resort that can kind of pull all of the services we want to be able to offer at NatureWalk into a plan that can be organized and then offered to the whole of NatureWalk. That's I can go on for a long time, James, but why don't we go to your specific uses and I can describe some of those. Well, of course, we've got the Carrera National Eco Lodge. This Carrera National Park is one of the largest national parks in Costa Rica, and it's right on the doorstep almost of NatureWalk. The lots that face north, in fact, view into, look at the mountains in the distance. That's all Carrera National Park and Reserve. So we've appropriately named this Carrera National Eco Lodge and Resort, and that we're looking at 80 to 100 hotel suites and condos that are connected. We're looking at a restaurant, actually 2 restaurants, one that works within the hotel and then one that works with the equestrian center. We'll get into that in just a bit here on the next one. Basically the Eco Lodge will lodge people who want that mountain, tropical mountain experience, which is decidedly different than and just as nice as the other experiences that you can get in Costa Rica. And eco is the word in Costa Rica right now. The government is heavily promoting hospitality uses that include ecology themes and provide ecology benefits to Costa Rica. We have an equestrian center, which is an interesting thing because this area includes around NatureWalk. It has a lot of ranch land, pasture land, and it's an ideal place. It's an ideal place to ride horses. We have a number of rivers right in the area, as well as NatureWalk, of course. We have a number of rivers that are, spectacular, and there's just a lot of area there that we can utilize on and off the property to promote our equestrian center. The equestrian center goes further, though. We're talking about an actual kind of a Costa Rican dude ranch, which is the Spanish equivalent of what you might find in the western part of the United States. And the other restaurant I mentioned to you actually ties in to the dude ranch, the Costa Rican dude ranch theme, by serving kind of down-home cooking, really basic but really good, wholesome food. Another one of the program elements of NatureWalk is our botanical gardens, and we've done a lot of research on this. We're already a teak plantation with a lot of sustainability and interest in how teak is grown and how it's harvested and how it replants itself. Well, to that we're going to add a full-scale botanical gardens featuring a number of different ideas and biological concepts, including, for instance, all of the medicinal plants of Costa Rica, for instance, what people find very interesting. Another fun one is the orchid gardens and greenhouses. And so all of this will tie together into a botanical tourist gardens that we've done a lot of research on, and we see many people that come to Costa Rica are very, very interested in this. We have also the Lodge Conference Facility as a use element that ties in very nicely with the hotel and the botanical gardens. People that are looking for corporations that are looking for a retreat or groups or large weddings. Weddings are one of the principal things in Costa Rica people come here for, actually. Little known, but huge business here. So our Carrera Lodge facility will hook in with the hotel and provide that support facility, and we'll drive people to stay at the hotel. One of the other ones you've got here is a mountain bike facility. Again, ideal. This is an ideal natural resource area for mountain biking on the property and off of the property. There's just miles and miles of roads that are highly suitable. There's great bike, challenge bike riding, or you can be a recreational biker and enjoy it just the same. The scenery is spectacular, as I've said. So all of these really tie into what we call demand generation and tie into the condominiums that we're planning to build, and also the vacation homes that others will, our clients will build, as well as ourselves. We'll be attracting, we expect to attract a lot of people to NatureWalk using these facilities. The next slide that comes up is an interesting one because we're starting to move into our kind of our second generation progress development of our teak series. This is simply a very early concept picture of what we call our ecology series, which is a kind of a base model. Goes from about 800 to 1,200 square feet. It can be 2 or 3 bedrooms, and as you can see, its exterior is wood, and it has a inverted butterfly roof. Very interesting inverted butterfly roof, which is really applicable for Costa Rica. So we'll be offering that. That's an interior shot. In all of our homes, we try and bring in a lot of light and a lot of volume and a lot of space. And you know, this is a great value at whatever level you want to choose to do. This is kind of the opposite spectrum. Again, you can see the extensive use of teak and the natural feeling that these homes convey. This is our Infinity series, and appropriately named because it's essentially a view from one side of the room and a view to the other side of the room. So it's one room wide, and it gives us, you know, classic, spectacular ability to view the exterior. Again, that's another shot of it. The one that you're looking at right now is a 3-bedroom. These can go from 2 to 4 bedrooms, and you know, they're spectacular. We would expect people in that had wanted to live more full-time or for longer periods of time to select this model, whereas the other model is a very good rental model as well as a short duration stay model. So that's sort of, those are some of the things that we're working on right now. I'll give you an idea of what the teak on NatureWalk will ultimately end up being used for.